Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new NASCAR Heat 2 Career Mode video on the 2018 DLC. For this video we have our first sponsor here. You see the top text there is my friend Austin, who's a sponsor, his Instagram name, and the bottom is the promotion code you can go to if you click the link on his Instagram for a 20% discount on any clothing item on CaliforniaApparel.com. So you go on there, click on his Instagram account, which will be in the description and comments, and check it out and maybe purchase something if you want, and it'll help him out greatly and it will also help me out. So now let's get started with Sonoma. You see we have our first rival going into this race, so we're going to see what we can do. I think we do have a solid shot at getting our first win of the season. We've had problems, but we're trying to put an end to that here today at our first road course race of the season, so let's see if we can do it.
Set to go 110 laps through the heart of wine country. But this twisting 12-turn, 1.99-mile layout will be anything but relaxing for these drivers. The pace car is coming down to pit road. It's time to go racing.
Alright, we are ready to go green here. Green flag is out, starting from the 40th position here. I didn't even bother qualifying because I think AI is unbelievably easy at this racetrack, so it was truly unnecessary. I think we're going to see quite a few cautions possibly in this race as we make a little bit of contact with Colwood. A lot of guys slowing up. We have our first caution of the day already. We made it through one bend and we got a caution, so it's going to shorten up the stage quite a bit. Maybe I should turn the cautions on to relax for road courses, but I don't know. It depends what you guys like to see in the comments. But we're back green now. It's only going to be a 2-lap dash to the end of stage 1. You restart P22 right behind Brendan Gaughan. I'm going to go to the right side. The AI reminds me at Sonoma, similar to what they did back in the EA Sports days on like PlayStation 2, where they would go really slow up through this section on a restart. You see we have a lot of problems there, but we managed to get through up to P12. I just about lost the car and that would have sucked. But now we sit P12 right behind Ryan Newman. We should be able to send it up the inside of him. We will easily do that, and Denny Hamlin as well. Obviously, we had a big run-in with Hamlin last time here last season, but we passed him, we passed Larson, Elliott, and Kyle Busch with no problems at all. But yeah, we do have a rival now, and that's AJ Allmendinger, so we're going to have to watch out for him. I think we're already past him, to be honest. Paul Menard running fairly solid here in the top 10. He's got Suarez up in front of him in P5. One thing that needs to improve in this, or maybe next game, is the gear shifting. I mean, you can't go into second gear a lot of road courses without the tires spinning out of control, which is just odd. But even there, you've seen it a little bit on the exit of, I believe, turn 11. But we come to the white flag in stage 1. Paul Menard hit the wall on the left side, so we're going to get a run on the outside of him. And we go way wide coming through up to the little right-hander. We do clear Menard for the moment, right behind Daniel Suarez now, who's in P5. He had a strong showing in real life at Dover. Really nice to see. Very loose out of there. We get in the sand a bit, and now we're stuck. We're okay. Or whatever it is, sand, grass, whatever. Right behind Paul Menard. Luckily, we held on to it. A little bit of contact on the back bumper of him. We do clear him on the left side. See if we can get Suarez for 5th before the green checkered is out. Trying to get through here the best I can through these S's. Just trying to stay right near Suarez. So once we come into the last corner, I should be able to send it up the inside of him. Trying to get to the left side of him now. We do that. Down the straightaway going into the last corner. Suarez is there on our right side at our door. Pretty even right now, and on the exit we go a little wide. We get a bit of the wall, and I think we might have him here. Yes, we do. At the line, we're going to get Suarez, so we get 5th in stage 1. We go from 40th to 5th, so we gain 35 spots, and that just shows how much the AI needs to improve at road courses for the next game. Alright, we're not going to pit because no one else is pitting. And when we do pit, we definitely won't be making adjustments. I notice a lot of YouTubers do that, but I don't see the point because it makes it so easy to win, and I don't see what's fun for the viewers to watch you make adjustments and just win every race. So that's why I always keep it default. It makes it a lot tougher.
Stay to your left.
As we get in the back of Logano a little bit on the restart.
Right side.
Keselowski currently holds the lead while he's battling. Looks like Kevin Harvick is the guy he's battling. Oh no, that's Clint Boyer. So the Stuart Haas teammate of Kevin Harvick. Truex and Logano side by side out of the corner. Going in the right hand. I'm not going to make a move. That would just be stupid to force it 3 wide. But Logano will get cleared, it looks like, by Truex. And we go to the inside of Truex now into the next corner. We do clear Truex. We get on the curb really loose. Luckily, we held on to it there. Already up to P3 in this race. We just need to keep doing exactly what we're doing. And we're certainly going to have a shot at the victory. I mean, all we got to do is get to the lead, which is going to be pretty easy against these AI.
You're going too fast.
Now we've closed the gap on Boyer. We're all over his bumper. Out of the corner, he's going to get a better acceleration. He gets in the wall. That's very weird how they hit the wall like that on the left side. Alright, we might be able to make a move on the inside of Boyer. We are not able to get to his inside. We do get to his bumper, but we don't move him. Hopefully we don't have to move anyone for the win. We should just be able to get to the lead and drive away now. This is going to be our best chance to pass Boyer right here, coming up to the right-hander on his inside already. We do clear Clint Boyer. Now we have moved up to the 2nd position in this race already. Now we just have one driver left, and that is Brad Keselowski. That could be quite the fight. We're going to have to wait to see how this turns out. Already gaining quite a bit of time on him. He's certainly, none of the AI are fast here, but now we come to 2 to go in the stage. You see we have caught Brad Keselowski all over the back bumper of his car now. We try to make a move up the inside here. He is not leaving us a lot of room, but he does leave us enough. He does get the better exit out of the right-hander. I'm trying to race him as clean as possible. This might be our chance right here. We could get to the inside of Keselowski. We do get to his quarter panel, but he tried to come down, but we stick the nose up the inside. A little bit of contact on exit. He might be a little loose there. I heard the tires, but we do clear him. I kind of dive bombed into the right-hander. He's going to fight back on the right side. Makes a little bit of contact with me. He's being pretty physical right now for the stage victory. I really want it. We need a playoff point. Coming to the white flag in stage 2. This time by, we got a chance to win first stage in a while. I just about hit the pit wall there. That would have been awesome. Big run out of the corner. I had to check up a bit so I didn't run in the back of Keselowski. That hits the wall. We might be able to get to the right side of him. We do just that. Going into the first few corners here. On his right side now. He gives us about the same amount of room as the last time I got on the curb. That certainly slowed me up as he's going to battle back on the left side. Trying my best to not really wreck him right here. Really loose out of that corner. I just about took him out. We're going to try and send it back up the inside. We might have him right here. Oh, a little bit of oversteer on the exit. We do clear Keselowski now to that right-hander. That should do it. We should be able to win the stage now as long as I don't screw up and choke. I'm just going to take it easy through here. Through the final bend. As soon as we got past Brad, we've already pulled away big time now. As we come into the last corner for stage 2, we're easily going to get the stage victory and add another playoff point to our standings, and this will certainly help us hopefully come playoff time. Alright, there we have Newman the last guy in the top 10 in points. So we get a stage win. I'm very happy with that. So now we have to go to the last stage and see if we can win the race. Everyone is pitting, so we're going to pit as well. I don't think we need tires, so we're not going to put tires on. We're just going to put 1 can of fuel in the car, and that should be enough to make it to the end.
Be ready, ready. Have a good day. Stay sharp.
Green flag back out here in the last stage of this race.
All clear.
Clear of the 2-car already. This is going to be very helpful. He's going to try to fight back on the left side. I did kind of go wide. Little loose out of the corner. Not a big deal. Looks like we might be able to pull away, and this is going to be big. Now remember, we have not won a race this season. We've had opportunities. Atlanta, we lost by like half a car length to Larson. Richmond, I think we nearly won. Martinsville, I threw away a win when I didn't take any left side tires, which I should have, unfortunately. You know, one thing that is stupid about this game is if you want to take the left side tires only, you can't. You have to take 4 if you're going to take lefts. But I'm not going to complain too much about that. I just think for a 2017 game that it's very stupid that you can't choose what side tires you want if you're going with 2. But that's just my opinion, but they should easily have that next game where we can choose right or left sides. But the last race, Charlotte, we were close. And the race before that, Kansas, we got a speeding penalty, and that really hurt us. And we know we can win Kansas when we swept both Kansas races last season. I just put it up on 2 wheels. That would have been interesting. I've always wondered if you could flip the car off the curbs in this track. And we just about did right there. I'm just trying to take it easy at this point. I don't want to make any stupid mistakes. And really, we have a massive lead, so we should be able to just drive away with this thing. As you see, Brad Keselowski just, I would say he's a good 2 to 3 seconds behind me right now. So he's not really a factor. So we just need to run our race, and we'll probably be good. Now we come to lap 22, still leading this race gap even bigger now between myself and second place of Brad Keselowski. He's got to be really disappointed. Really led the whole race until we got there, but now we have a 6-second lead over him. We're just cruising to victory at this point, just 8 to go. I mean, we're going to easily win this race with no problems, as long as everything goes like we need it to. I would love if it just stays green to the end. I mean, it's been green this whole run. Just 7 to go at the line this time. And there it is. We have a caution. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to be too concerned about that. We pulled away from Brad really easily on the stage 3 restart. So why can't we do it again? I'm assuming whoever was pitting there is the reason for the caution. But now the field is more bunched up. But we are going to go back green here with just 5 laps to go in Sonoma. Keselowski's going to fight hard on the right side of us. I'm going to give him as much room as possible, but I really am not going to make it easy on him. I really want my first win. I don't know if Keselowski has a win yet. I can't remember, but he fights on the right side. He does clear me for a moment. We fight back on the left, a little bit of contact on his left rear. Into the right-hander. More contact. I don't want to make too much because we're going to make him angry with us and then add another rival. We had him as a rival last season after Watkins Glen, and he made it hard on us a few times. The AI does not like to give you room through here, so I'm going to be very careful. Keselowski goes way wide, almost into the sand, and we just gave him the lead. I really hope we just didn't blow another win. Coming into the last corner, it will be 4 to go this time by.
Still there.
All over Brad Keselowski. Clint Boyer behind me in third. The kind of order in this race hasn't changed much. It's pretty much been the same people running in the same position, other than us going from 40th to 1st as we try to battle back on Keselowski. We almost get into the back of him. We fight on the right side of him. He's going to clear me on the exit of the turn. He is not easily giving up as we get in the back of him big time. He manages to save it. I would have felt bad if we wrecked him, but we just gave up some more time once again. Oh my gosh, I just about nailed him in the back bumper as we get a run on the left side. Could we clear him out of this corner? Oh, it's going to be close. Who's going to give up? I think I'm going to have to let him go. I don't want to get hit off the track. He hits me. He goes wide just like he did the last lap. He gets a bit of the sand. He goes wide there with a big run we have on him now. Oh man, I just about got into the sand. And now Clint Boyer is here with a run up my inside.
Clear all around.
Oh my gosh, why did Clint Boyer have to show up? He just ruined this thing. Get out of here. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't pass me. We do clear him on the exit. Keselowski hits a wall, like the AI do every time there, apparently. Now to the right side of him.
Still there.
I mean, we've been on the right side of him 100 times in this race. It looks like we might have to give him the bump if it comes down to it. Bit of a run on the exit of this corner. We might be able to go up the inside. I'm going to give him a little bump going into the corner. Got on the curb there, but it does kind of help. Now we have a chance to go up the inside. I don't want to make a dumb move, but we get to the inside of Keselowski for the moment. This is the first time we've been on the right side of him going through this section. He doors me in the left side now. This is where it's going to get interesting. Oh my gosh, he just about cleaned me up. Wow, that was close. We just about had a race-ending moment right there. Alright, it's going to be 2 laps to go at the line. I mean, I could send it up the inside right there if I really wanted to. Trying to get to his bumper, give him a little hit on the exit. We do manage to move Keselowski, and we are clear. That might have been the pass for the victory. Now with just 2 laps to go in Sonoma. And now I just made a dumb move. Oh my gosh, thank goodness Keselowski didn't get around me there. Man, we might finally come home with our first victory of the season. It was kind of dirty. I did hit him in the bumper enough to move him right out of the way. But if you look at it this way, Keselowski got us a couple times in the playoffs last season, and we haven't done anything to him since. I mean, Watkins Glen is where our rivalry started when I accidentally cleaned him out going for Denny Hamlin, but we kind of owed him one, and it might have been the perfect time to pay him back, because we might be able to get a victory here in Sonoma. And our other rival, AJ Umdinger, he's nowhere to be found. Now into the last corner, coming to the white flag here in Sonoma. White flag is in the air. This might be the first time we've led the white flag this season as well. So this is really cool. Doesn't surprise me that we're going to get a win in Sonoma. I mean, we haven't won yet, as you just see. I just about put it right off track into the sand. And that really would have sucked. And really loose on the exit there. Oh my gosh, we're making silly mistakes that we don't need to be making at this point. Now into the last sector of this racetrack. Oh my gosh, that was close. Through the S's one last time. If we can just make it through the right bend. Oh, I got in the sand again. But if we can make it right through here, then we'll be good. We made it. We're going to win in Sonoma to get our first win of the season. I made a lot of mistakes this lap, and thank goodness we didn't pay too much by wrecking the car, so we're okay. Now out of the last corner, we will get our first victory of the season in Sonoma.
Fantastic job. Great win.
The 48 car back in victory lane for the first time since Jimmy Johnson won his championship in Homestead last season. I don't know when the last race the 48 won in our Let's Play. Can't remember. But we win. I'm very happy with that. But look, we got Chase Cabry in the top 20. We got Ty Dillon in the last. Great run for him. He should be proud of that one. $14 million in the bank now. Just about 15. We lead the standings still. One win, so we're officially locked into the playoffs with 8 playoff points. There's our first celebration of the season. Just an awesomely boring celebration cutscene. We led the most laps. We had the fastest lap. This is a really good race for us, and we should be happy with that. Next race will be Chicago, obviously, now that they moved it from the first race of the playoffs to now, right after Sonoma. Thank you, Truex. I don't like you, so I don't really care about your message. Chicago is a Saturday race, but it's daytime? Okay. Interesting. I don't think that's correct. But yeah, you see the playoff standings. We are now up to 3rd, and we were like 11th coming into this. So we know AJ Allmendinger is mad at us. I don't think Brad is a rival, but Newman the last guy in right now. So that'll do it for this episode of NASCAR Heat 2 Career Mode. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. Those would be very appreciated. I'll see you guys next time in Chicago. So thank you for watching.